My name is John Rowan.
And my name is Alexis Rowan. We live in a community of believers. We live like the first church did in the book of Acts. In the Bible, it talks about how the first church lived all together and they shared everything in common and there's no needy among them. We all do what we can. I'm a teacher in the community and my husband works in the garden. And
we have about 3,000 avocado trees and about 700 grapefruit trees also. And we harvest those regularly and take them to 7 farmers markets throughout the week. Just the day in, day out farming life, whether you feel good or feel bad or whatever you're going through in your personal life, there's still vegetables there that need to be taken care of.
There's still cows that need to be milked.
There's still lunch that needs to be made for all of your friends.
Right.
And so we're learning how to not live by whether or not we feel good, but to live by how much we care about one another.
Well, before we came, we really just hurt each other a lot, and there was a lot of, I guess, baggage in our relationship, you could say. Although we wanted to love each other, we really didn't have a lot of hope to stay together. Our parents had never stayed together. We didn't know many people who did, and we weren't sure that we wanted to bring children onto the earth because we didn't have a lot to offer them. And then I worked as a nanny where the children I was raising them, and their parents were paying me to raise them while I went to college at night, so that eventually I'd get a job and pay the nanny to raise my children while I'm out working. And I just really saw a conflict in that system. After we came to the community, we gave up our old relationship. For 2 years we lived here as single people and just came to learn how to be a true disciple and to learn how to lay down our lives for our friends.
Oh boy. It was definitely an adjustment because I went to college for 5 years and I sat at a desk for a really long time, and the whole reason I was going was so I'd never have to work really hard. That's why I was going to college anyways.
And then when we were married, we really had real hope that we could learn to love each other with true love, like self-sacrificing love. We had learned to love each other in a self-satisfying way, but we have hope now that our love will endure because it's founded on something deeper than just our own desires. And we really have hope for our daughter. And the hope comes from the God that we're coming to know. We have a hope that His will is going to come about, that there will be a restoration of human relationships in a very real way. Real friends and real families, and
that our children would follow us because we wouldn't be hypocrites. That's our hope, is that we wouldn't just be a bunch of religious people talking about God and being unkind to one another, but that we'd actually be able to find out what His heart is so that we can show it to one another. That fulfills us more than all of our ambitions to traveling the world, having people think you're a really great person, or
being a rock star,
all the things we wanted to do in high school. We're learning how to just be a friend and be a husband and be a parent and do all the things that aren't so glamorous in the Southern California bustling existence.
It was very difficult for us at first, but what kept us here and what it keeps all of us here is because we finally found the place where we can live out what's in our hearts. We can finally learn to love and not have to think about ourselves.